Why are the British still in Northern Ireland? Currently between 30% and 33% of Northern Irish citizens identify as British, between 35 to 43% identify as Northern Irish, and between 19% to 29% identify as Irish. Northern Ireland, Ulster or Owley, has always been fiercely independent, throughout history, and Dublin has always been fiercely colonial, from long before it was the capital of the English Pale, fully controlled and inhabited by the British. This historical pursuit of Dublin and the British to colonialize the Northern Irish, has polarized sections of the Northern Irish population over time, driving large minorities of them to each of the extremes, in the battle to colonize Northern Ireland. The Northern Irish have stubbornly maintained a quiet, unassuming adherence to their own long history of independence. The history of the Northern Irish unfortunately has also included to this day, extensive periods of persecution, genocide, eviction, ethnic cleansing, proxy wars, deliberately manufactured division, such as the Statutes of Kilkenny, incessant gaslighting or history corruption and propaganda, from both Dublin and London, forcing the Northern Irish to keep their heads down and keep a low profile, as even to vocalize the name Northern Ireland is forbidden in Republican circles. That low profile unfortunately has allowed Dublin to rewrite history, to cast itself as a victim of persecution, rather than the co-instigator, that it actually was, along with the British, allowing Dublin and London to squabble over their colonial ambitions for Northern Ireland for centuries, while suppressing the Northern Irish throughout the ages, and up to the present day. Even the much-lauded Belfast Agreement, which was signed by Dublin and London, stopping the decades-old proxy campaign of violence by Irish Republicans, makes no mention of the inhabitants of Northern Ireland, the Northern Irish, ignoring the two states on the island of Ireland and using Irish, British and something called non-aligned. If that is not ethnic cleansing and genocide, what is? The people of Northern Ireland are not allowed to identify with the country their ancestors have lived in as an independent nation for millennia. The Northern Irish need to remember that the British live in Great Britain. And if you do what you have always done, you will get what you have always got. Dump those corrupt gaslighted ideologies we have been spoon-fed for centuries, by our neighbours, embrace the heritage of our common Northern Irish ancestors, make Ulster, Northern Ireland or Owley, a place your children will be proud of, to live in peace and prosperity as a Northern Irish citizen.